Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, Infor-Trak conducted an opinion poll on the first 100 days of William Samoei Ruto in the office. There are several questions they were asking, I think up to 6 items. The issue to do with the lowering cost of living, making food available and accessible, the issue to do with the financial equalization, among other things, up to 6. And if you go through the result that they combined and then released at the end, you are going to discover about 3 things. Number 1, both Mount Kenya and Rift Valley is still in campaign mode up to now. And I'll tell you why. Number 2, you are going to realize that Infor-Trak is trying to set a reconciliatory tone or pace between them and William Samoei Ruto. The truth of the matter is that there is nowhere Infor-Trak rated William Samoei Ruto before August election as the winner. So they have been like water and they have had a relationship like water and oil. Wamekuwa hivyo kama mafuta na maji. Number 3, again, you are going to learn that despite all this, still William Samoei Ruto has been rated as one of the poorly performing president in this country. So I want us to go through the questions they were setting and then how the performance has been from region to region so that you can understand what is happening here. This is what they were asking. President Ruto's first 100 days in office is finally here. We would like you to give a score on the promises he pledged to fulfill in the first 100 days on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10 is excellent and the 1 is extremely poor. How would you rate the Ruto government performance in number 1, lowering the cost of living, number 2, making food affordable and accessible in Kenya, number 3, enhancing financial inclusion through establishment of cash 50 billion hustler fund, number 4, improving the living of low-income earners through tax relief and better working condition for informal traders. Number 5, increasing the collection of tax through use technology. Number 6, allocation of additional fund to county government to support selected economic activities. Those are the questions. Now, we want to go into the performance. But as we continue, just a quick request before I forget. For those who are watching and you're not subscribed, I'm still humbly requesting you to subscribe. And again, to our returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. And back to this discussion. Now, President Ruto's scorecard by region. Look at this. I will choose randomly where to start from. Because nataka nianze na mambo ya chakula or making food affordable and available. Now, I want us to check on, you see, in the equation, mambo ya food imekuja number 1, but here inakuja last. This is what they are saying. Making food affordable and accessible to Kenyans. Coast region, 38%. Eastern, 37%. That is not Eastern. Then Eastern, 46%. Central, 40%. Rift Valley, 42%. Western, 37%. Nyanza, 34%. Nairobi, 38%. That's how they have rated. Why is it that Ruto is rated better in Rift Valley and then Central? To do with the issue of making food affordable and accessible in Kenya. Now, on matters of food, what Infor-Trak did not tell here is that by the fact that you check on an area like Western, rating Ruto 37%, it is because these people work on a mahindi. They harvested, but they don't have market. So for them, to some extent, there is food. Rift Valley is rating 42% because we saw the other day, farmers were complaining they don't have even market to sell their maize, so they have harvested. So Ruto has not made it affordable or accessible, no. Just because we're the panda. Central, 42. It was the other day they were crying that they have their rice, they have harvested, but they don't have market for their rice. That's the reason why wako na chakula. What I'm wondering is about Eastern, 42%. I'm also wondering about Northeastern, rating Ruto 37%. Just like Western region, when there's no food in Northeastern, these people are waiting for food relief. What I'm also wondering is Coast region. It was the other day, we saw them complaining that food, there is scarcity in supply of food. So to some extent you will learn that Infor-Trak did not want to rate Ruto so much bad because already they have had bad history with him. So they are trying just to make things look somehow balanced. In as much as they're trying to make things look balanced, still Ruto has been rated very low. Hakuna kile amepata up to even 50%. No. Number 2, lowering cost of living. Coast region 40.9%, Northeastern 42%. Then we have Eastern 42%, Central 43%, Rift Valley 44%, Western 40%, Nyanza 39%, Nairobi 38%. I think throughout you will learn that maybe most of the people of Nairobi are the ones saying the truth. But now if you check Nyanza and Rift Valley, not Nyanza, Central and Rift Valley, again their rating is high when it comes to lowering cost of living towards William Samoei Ruto. Sijui ni nini mafuta, bei ya mafuta ilipungua Central and Rift Valley more than any other area in this country. These people voted for William Ruto, but still they are denying the reality that is on ground. I don't know when the price of fuel went down in Mount Kenya and the Rift Valley for them to give Ruto the highest rating. I don't know how much they are buying a 2 kg packet of unga in Mount Kenya and Rift Valley to give Ruto this highest rate. Because the truth is that when we come to the issue of making life affordable, this is the only area Ruto has performed so poor. He has performed so poor. Why? Because Uhuru had brought subsidy on unga. The price for fuel went up by 50 shillings when Ruto took over power. That made everything expensive in this country. He removed all the subsidies that were there. So Ruto made life so much expensive. The best rate Ruto should have scored, it should be 20. That's the truth. Because he never improved anything on what Uhuru Kenyatta had already done. In fact, he did the worst because he made it even, he increased the price of everything. He literally removed all the subsidy everywhere. So, you can see here, Rift Valley, Mount Kenya, campaign mode. Number 2, again, maybe Infor-Trak might be using that advantage to just try to make William Ruto to look somehow a little bit balanced, because these people are also in business. If they don't do this, biashara yao pia itakufa. Kama ni mambo ya tenders ama nini watapata kwa serikali, they will not look friendly to the government. And at the end of the day, they might lose because they are also in business. They cannot come out and just say the truth. So maybe to one extent or another, they might be using Mount Kenya and Rift Valley to propagate their own personal interest. Maybe watu wa Central wajasema hii maneno. Because you wonder, even in Northeastern, when you say food, life is affordable, people surely, and they are waiting for relief food. You go to Lower Eastern, huko kina Kalonzo Musyoka, kuko dry, wanangoja chakula. How did life become affordable? Now, improving the livelihood of low income earners, watu wa kiwango ya chini. Cost 46%, Northeastern 50%, Eastern 51%, Central 55%, Rift Valley 52%, Western 57%, Nyanza 46%, Nairobi 49%. Improving the lives of low income earners. How has their life been improved? Low income earners, these are the people wako kwa salary ya chini. Hapa ndio mama mboga hapo, hapa ndio bodaboda ako. How did they improve their life? Hakupunguza tax. In fact, what they are doing is to try and increase the taxes. Today, Mama Mboga is being told to buy the ATR machine so that his taxes will be tracked. At sasa hakutakuwa na yule mtu akuja huko kukatisha receipt hivi. Then it's going to boda and other people who are running e-kiosk, biashara ndogo ndogo. Buying ATR machine means you need about 62,000 to get one. Someone has a capital of 10,000 or 20,000. Where do you expect them to get this machine? Because Ruto is saying that now is digitalizing. Digital. If we wanted to make them to improve their livelihood, then he should provide this machine for free. Because at the end of the day, it is the government that is going to benefit. But now they are being told to buy this machine. Hustler, umekopa 500 shillings. You want to trade. Then you pay taxes. They want to track it. ATR machine utatoa wapi kwa 60,000 when they have given you a capital of 500 shillings or 1,000 shillings. Someone who has even a capital of 50,000. Give it even 100,000. How do you invest in buying ATR machine 62,000 from the 100,000 investment you have? Then you expect to get what? How can you improve your livelihood? So to me, that's also a fail. This rating is also meant just not to make Ruto look bad in the eyes of the Kenyans, just to create a perception that Ruto is trying in as much life is difficult. So they are setting the tone and pace to reconcile with Ruto. Another one, implementing two-third gender rule. Ruto promised his government is going to have 50 women, 50% and 50% men. The cabinet failed. Out of 22, I think women are 7. You go to the principal cabinet secretaries. Out of 50, he chose 51. Out of 51, 20 are women. So he did not. But look here, according to the rating. Coast region wanasema 49, that's one I agree. Northeastern 52, Eastern 55, Central 54, Rift Valley 54, Western 54. Western, I doubt. Hii mambo. Infor-Trak, please. Western 54, okay. Nyanza 46, Nairobi 49. Hata wala watu wanapea Ruto 46. Surely, out of a cabinet of 22, 7 women, is that one 50? Can it be even 40? To me, that one is 30. do your calculation. You will get it 30. But rating here, in a pair Ruto 50 and above. So already they are lying. So if you continue with the other things, returning port operation to Mombasa, 59 coast region, northeastern 59, eastern 65, central 62, Rift Valley 59, western 60, Nyanza 59. That hiyo ilikuwa sawa. Appointing the 6th judge rejected by Uhuru Kenyatta. Almost everyone is giving 55 there to 60 across the board. That was right. Enhancing financial inclusivity through establishment of 50 billion Hustler Fund. Coast region 51, northeastern 53, eastern 60, central 58, Rift Valley 54, western 54, Nyanza region 49, Nairobi 51. This one is also another total lie. The question is, what can 500 shillings do? We saw people on camera saying how they eat this money and they have no plan to return it. Because for them, they understand it cannot help them to do anything to do with business at all. So that is the kind of rating Ruto has received. At the end of the day, this rating has given Ruto a scorecard of 52%. In my view, if you ask me, I can give Ruto 30%. 30%. Hapo ndio hako.